Hey everybody, trying my first real attempt at a face-up and turning a doll into something other than the doll was marketed to be. I picked up this Frankie Stein at Goodwill for $1. I am going to turn her into Raven from Teen Titans. Now the doll itself is in pretty good condition. It's got all its little bendy parts, wrists, elbows, shoulders. The hair's got some gunk in it. That's easy enough to wash out. And I'm probably going to try and dye the hair rather than try and reroot. I don't have much luck with reroots. I don't really know what I'm doing there. She's got one earring, but I don't really need either of the earrings. My one concern is I've got to take these little bolts in the side of her neck out. I'm thinking pliers will do the job, but it'll be a case of test and see. The paint on her arms, that can come off with acetone. And I'm not going to completely redo her face. I'm mostly going to get the stitch marks off here and then repaint her face in what is needed, in the areas that is needed in order to get the right eye color and to add the gem on her head. So, alright, back, and now gotten a chance to get all the extra paint off that did not work in with my intended design. And I also washed her hair, so that way her hair is somewhat more contained. So now it'll be time to actually add on the items that I want in order to turn her into Raven. Alright, so I made the changes. Got her hair purple, and I added the gem to her head. I also changed the color of her eyes, so now they're purple. I was lucky that this doll was kind of like all shades of gray. Both the eyes were gray, which is not normal for Frankie. I'm not sure which style of the doll this was supposed to be, with the gray skin and the gray eyes, but made a great base for Raven. I took a fabric marker and used that to color the hair purple. I used a couple different purple fabric markers I had, as well as adding a little bit of blue just to kind of give it a realism where you have different shades in your hair. So now she's ready for an outfit. I didn't mention earlier, but the polylugs on her neck that Frankie had, I got those off with pliers, but they were little plasticky prods left. I ended up having to go through and tidy those up with a X-Acto knife. So no big deal, they weren't really that hard to remove. And then I just went through and got the little neck stitches removed on her as well. The only problem I really had was the purple in the marker as I was coloring her hair. It was like brushing her hair with a marker continuously for several minutes, and then brushing it some more, and then realizing you completely missed this other area and going back and brushing it again. But the marker seemed to want to get on the body a lot. I had to go back with some acetone and clean up the body afterwards and clean up her face again. So maybe some protection would probably have been better. I just had taken the clothes off. So then I kept her like this, and now she's ready for an outfit. Alright, so now that we've gotten some of the finer details put in, I made the bodysuit and the little belt. I don't have the little red beads or something to use as the little gems. I gotta work on that. Got her hair purple. Pretty. I'm really liking the hair. I was surprised it turned out this well with just using fabric markers on the platinum blonde that she came with originally. I did start working on the cape, which looks like a piece of... I'm going to have to redo that. I also started working on the shoes, which are over here. Which, so far I've got the base heel part that I've molded to her feet, so they're the Monster High feet. These are molded specifically to her feet. And I'm waiting for these to dry, and I've got a cardboard cut-up that I'm going to use to actually wrap the fabric around and then glue that to this after this is dried and painted to make the actual boots for my Raven doll. More work to be done. Yay! Hello again. And now we have completed Raven. So we have her cape on, got her little parts. I ended up using some shoes from another Monster High doll I found at Goodwill. My attempt at making shoes didn't work. So, we have Raven from Teen Titans. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Yay!